Alright. We are live on the archive.
How does one be live for an archive, by the way?
We're recording on the archive.
Okay.
Same way you wake up dead.
Because I stream this live at the same time that I record it. I stream this live and then I export
I
it,
was,
so...
I was just giving you shit.
Yeah.
Fine.
The archive is live until it's not, and then it's a recording.
And then it's archived.
Yes.
Good job.
Which VMK in Discord was clear enough to point out to me I really need to get to uploading my backlog.
Are you then like a necromantic content creator?
I would be fine with it. I'll be fine with being a wizard of content necromancy. That way I can have a purpose for bringing back dead memes.
I mean, you can just bring back dead memes anyway.
Right, but this way I have an excuse.
No, your excuse is that you like them.
Yes.
Alright. Let's go.
Chile.
No context for that. Let's go.
I don't know what the context was.
Kevin.
That's our word to get back on track.
Anytime we get off track, it's just
Oh.
Chile.
That's our safe word?
Yeah.
Sure.
No, it's chili.
Two weeks ago on Bone Collectors.
You're a Chile.
We do play D&D here, for those of you
Yeah,
watching.
No, it'll just be 3 hours of us saying chili over and over again.
You know, I want to make sure you guys are having a good time, and sometimes it's just, you need to say chili for a couple hours. That could be a session, I don't mind.
Chile.
We could rip on JTC some more.
I don't think we should rip on JTC at all.
I don't
Have
think-
you ever talked to JTC? Because
No, I haven't, but...
you should, then you would understand.
Oh.
Anyway, no, we're not bullying JTC.
Chile.
It does make really interesting sounds. But we're going to play D&D now.
Awesome. I like that idea.
Chile.
Preemptively.
And no, that is not how you're supposed to play D&D.
Is that how it Alright, well, welcome everybody. I am your
Chili.
host of Round Stump Gaming. I am DM Wolfgang. You can come over to the Round Stump Discord and ask me any questions or find out any other information about what we do for D&D stuff. I'd be happy to share it with you. Other than that, I will pass it on to my fabulous streamers and players and let them go over their character really quick and anything else they're about. So we'll start off with Carnes. If you could please take over from here.
Clink, clink, clink.
Sorry, I was getting into character.
Alright. Hi everybody. I am Carnes in the Round Stump Discord, lurk here of literally everywhere else. For those of you who don't know why, it's just because Carnes was one of my D&D characters that I played when I started out here and just kind of turned into my Round Stump name. Anyway, I stream the archive for this, and I also DM every other Friday, so you can catch me this coming Friday streaming Chaos Theory, my own homebrew campaign with a few other Round Stump members.
Check it out.
Yeah. I play... In tonight's game, I play Bashier, the Kobold Ranger, the little old man who has looking for his family and doing some odd jobs with the Bone Collectors in the meantime. That's it.
Alright, well thank you very much, Sir Carnes, aka Bashier. Next up we have Lord Rubik.
Lord Rubik. Wow.
I am Rubik, the Lion Battleforge, and I am a dwarf, barbarian, warlock, paladin, cleric, all of the above. The gods love me, and you should too. I kill things good. Roar.
And Rubik streams 24/7 epic power, and that's about it. Thank you, Rubik.
Yes, join my cult.
Good my call. Next up, actually, speaking of, no, I'm just kidding. We have Skritch.
Hi, I'm Jay, and I know everyone wants me to continue to say chili, but I play Skritch. Oh, and I'm a potato. And he is a goblin cleric, devout follower of Skirt, and soon to be captain of a new fleet of ships. I think that's about covers it. You know, at least the beginning of it.
Yeah, I'd say so. Just a little bit. Thank you very much, Jay, aka Skritch. Next, we have Kuuretsu.
Hi, I'm Kuuretsu. I'm going to be saying it how Jay normally says it. No, I play Rask. I am the other streamer. Hi. I play Rask the Lizard Folk cleric fighter, and he has trouble speaking in common, but is apparently very charismatic and very good at getting people to do things that he wants them to do.
Rask has done a lot of charismatic things. Well, alright, thank you very much for that, Kuuretsu. Next and last but not least, usually it's Ivan's last, but this time it's Phoenix. He's our anchor for tonight. Phoenix, if you'd like to take over.
I get it, Anchor. So I play Jack. He is a Warforged Paladin with a little bit of Sorcerer in him. Distracted by the GIF. Fair
That's a lot of chili.
What does this have to do with anything?
I don't know either.
Courtesy of Mossy Koala.
Why? Why? Why?
But meanwhile, I play Jack. He's a Warforged Paladin Sorcerer, and he often carries Skritch around on his shoulder.
Phoenix, I just got you a joke. Just kidding.
Yo, Mossy,
Fabulous.
if you can get a see-through of that, I'll make that my bit donation.
Thank you very much for that, Phoenix. Alright, we will get started now. Last we were left off, you guys were boarding the pirate slaving ship that was off the island you guys were going to camp at. You said a small little group on a little boat. You guys got there. I will let you guys all roll for initiative to go over anything else that might have happened, anything in particular detail.
Nope, I'm not doing
Kill
it.
some pirates.
Wow, first roll, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
High five, Jack.
Oh my!
What?
Get on my level.
What?
I kind of don't want to roll.
You
get
get
a
a
four.
You
four.
want to be last so you can get a 6 and win?
I want
don't
to roll, but I don't want to contribute anything.
I also would like to do this.
Shit, I was so close to it.
Oh, Skritch. You broke it. What is the... Someone find out the statistics for that happening.
It's the same as rolling 3 ones in a row.
Alright,
No,
well,
it'd be
Skritch,
different because it's sequential.
Yeah.
if you don't have any notes from last time, that's okay. I guess next up would be Rask.
I also did not take notes because I was
Alright.
preoccupied. I'm sorry.
That's totally fine. I guess because it's a 1, 2, 3 scenario, Rubik, is there anything you'd like to add or anything else that was specific when you guys were traveling from the boat to the next?
We found an island. We found their ship. There's people on the island. There's people on the ship. The people on the ship got slaves. People on the ship are evil. We're killing the people on the ship. They will feel our blades.
Yeah, that was pretty quick and easy wrap up.
For the bone collectors.
Yeah!
Why are you turning more and more into a goblin?
Was there? I guess I'll ask this. Was there any interesting situation that appeared on the small boat when you guys were traveling to the big one?
Tink snuck aboard.
Yeah, Tink.
Yeah,
Yes.
Tink is here.
Yeah, Tink did sneak aboard, and she did. You guys decided to leave her on there and take her with you guys, but she said
Marco's
she'd stay on
with
the little
her.
ship. Yeah, Marco was with her on the little ship.
Y'all haven't realized that Tink has like a bloodthirst that can't be sated, or what?
We know that. We don't want her to go psycho on everything.
That's why Skritch let her come along. He's like, she's gonna be like our ace in the hole. When we all get knocked down, Tink's gonna just run amok and start slaughtering everyone.
Right?
Like we're gonna cut somebody across the belly, and she's just gonna like fly inside of them and just like dance around with her little blade.
Just gonna puppeteer them from the inside.
Where are you going with this conversation?
She's gonna go attack on Titan on him.
What's
We will-
wrong with us?
Since Skritch got the top roll, we will go with Skritch with going in initiative order. We'll actually just keep this as we'll start with Skritch and then everybody else besides Skritch roll for initiative. I'll let that kind of apply here, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
Jack, I believe you were ending on a smite, correct?
Yes, I had a smite readied.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 16. Right, I forget I have.
Hell yeah, net 20 initiative.
It's been so long since I played Rask. I don't remember.
All right, so it'll be we'll actually technically start off with Jack because I think we ended on him, and then we'll go to Skritch. Let's see, Rask. Or sorry, it'll be Jack, Skritch, Bashier, Rask, Rubik. So, and then Ivan, and then Balthazar. So, with that, Skritch, it is your turn. Or
I would
Jack,
also-
technically, it is your turn. You are standing right alongside the guy, or behind the guy that Rubik has been talking to. What's up?
Amy sneezed.
Oh,
I was also gonna remind that Bashir is actually on the mid deck by himself.
yes.
Yep. I rolled it.
He
I
crawled
crawled,
in there.
Completely.
crawled in, sneak up against a drunk guy, decapitated him. Now I think I'm staring down the ship's dog or something.
Yes, you are. You are squaring up with the doggy. But Jack, you have again. Usually Rask. For some reason, you and Rask end up together most of the time in combat somehow. But Rask has got your back, and you're right behind the guy Rubik's been squaring off with. It seems to be the most in charge person at this time. Bless you, Amy. It also looks like you are getting close to this female pirate right here, and it looks like she's drawing her weapon, but is staring at Rubik, and seems to not even know that you and Rask are moving down the deck like a force to be reckoned with.
Jesus.
Is Amy okay?
Yes.
Tell her to cut the shit.
I know.
Was it too much chili?
Chiller.
Chile for her to handle.
And also, I don't know who I hit last. It was one of those guys. Whoever I hit last has disadvantage attacking anybody else but me, by the way.
Oh, sorry, the guy in the middle. This guy, you hit him really hard.
Okay, so he has disadvantage against anybody but me until the end of my round, unless I hit him again first. Yep.
I'm going
Alright.
to move up here in between those two, and I'm going to attack the lady right here.
All right.
Skritch, do I still have that emboldening bond, or do I need to be within a certain?
Are you within 30 feet?
Sure am.
Then yeah. You got the dog.
You got it.
Just turn it off. Give me 1 second.
God damn it. She doesn't know how to turn off the chili.
I love how Runark, when he's gonna get back, he'll have no idea what this inside joke is, and he'll be like, "I've barely been gone."
I
We're just
still
sitting here
don't
repeating
understand
chili.
what this inside joke is, but that's fine.
I don't know, but I feel like I should get out the slow cooker and make chili tomorrow.
I really kind of want chili now.
Chili sales went up today.
Subliminal messaging.
It's not that subtle for subliminal messaging.
I want chili.
Our hallway light, for some reason, when Amy turned it on, just started flickering on and off and on and off. So
It's probably
she,
because shit's haunted.
she got
Stranger
scared.
Things.
It's the ghost of the chili.
And we just watched American Horror Story, so he was all freaking out. Okay, so I'm going to attack this lady.
Yeah, and you said something about holding a smite in your hand.
I have a smite readied.
All right, let's see what you got.
So 21 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay. Going to attack her again then.
All right, she parries your attack and squares off with you. We have intruders! Man the deck! Get the treasure out of here! And she's going to start screaming, and you see that everyone starts moving pretty frantically as you guys are now starting to cut into people.
Treasure?
We're starting to cut into the...
Oh.
29 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. So with the smite I had prepared, the first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon rings with a thunder that is audible within 300 feet of you. The attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage, and they have to succeed a strength throw or be pushed 10 feet away from me.
Yes, thunderous smite.
Yes.
So into the water.
Jesus.
She got a 22.
Damn. Alright, so she doesn't fail it.
All right. You swing your axe and it hits her in the right in the thigh and cuts a huge gash across her. She stumbles backwards and kind of catches the rail as she stares you down and keeps her saber in hand. You won't take these slaves from us. You'll have to kill us all first. And she's going to get ready to lunge back at you and counterattack.
So I did 25 damage to her.
Okay. .25 slashing, correct, with your axe?
Correct.
Okay, thank
I
you.
believe it is 25. Or it's slashing. Yes, it is.
All right. Next up, we have Sir Skritch.
Hey, it's my turn. I'm going to cast Holy Weapon. And then I attack this dude.
I made it.
You made it.
Ugh.
11.
Welcome.
Does
11
it hit?
No, that is a miss, Skritch.
Damn.
Boo.
I end.
All right. No, actually found out it was something else. Retsu, it was just the way I was plugging it in my computer.
Okay.
But yeah, does it sound better?
It's like staticky a little bit, but that's all. It's fine. It's only really obvious when you're loud.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll have to remedy that later. But thank you for that. Skritch, you said you want to attack again, or do you want to do something else?
No, I'm done. I don't have extra attack.
Okay. So you swing at this crossbowman, and he steps back and he says, "What the hell are you?"
Skritch is Captain Skritch. And he's a goblin?
You're gonna be a new slave. He's gonna lift up his crossbow and point it at you. And with that, it will now be Bashir's turn. Bashir, you are below deck with the door opened to the room behind you with that guy you decapitated, and you are now squaring off with the ship's dog.
Use battles.
Excuse me.
It's a very large dog, very old looking. It looks like it's seen its days, but it's also got some wounds. It's much larger than you are too, and it looks like it's salivating and growling and slowly moving towards you as the ship is rocking back and forth, and combat seems to be getting on its way above deck, as you can hear thumping and shouting above.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals as my action.
Okay.
And
Talk to the slavers because they're animals.
Bashir still wouldn't stoop that low. He'd rather talk to the dog first. Bashir's just going to look at the dog. Excuse me, friend, but I believe I have left you quite a tasty meal right here, as he motions towards the body of the guy he just decapitated.
Roll me a persuasion.
Oh no. Bashir. Why is Bashir always the one?
Or is it
It's not deception because it's true.
it's true. Well, you believe it to be true.
Yeah, therefore it's not deception.
The dog starts growling and he says, how can you talk to me? You're my food. My masters told me to kill you. He seems very confused, but still very angry and wanting to hurt you, it looks like.
Bashir, this one, as he points to himself, can talk to you because Bashir is helping your masters. He was told to take care of this one and feed him to you.
You could roll a deception check for that.
Yeah, I figured. I think... Yeah, deception's still the same.
But you crushed that, okay.
Yeah, not 20.
He gets a plus, or he gets a -1 actually, so 12.
Hey, we get the same roll.
The dog stops for a moment and he looks over at the body. I take care of body?
Yes, masters wish you to take care of body while I go out and do their bidding. We are friends.
He's gonna glare at you. Roll me one more deception check as you had to say that. Wow, okay, with a -1, so that's a 7. You have talked the guard dog down, and he seems to be more happy about a free meal that he doesn't have to really work towards, and letting you go. He can definitely believe your bluff. So he kind of walks past you, but still his face is guarded right on you, and he doesn't take his eyes off you, and he rounds the body facing you, and then he starts digging in, still kind of like in your direction. He's not holding back, he's just eating this dude.
Bashir's just like... Bashir's has a bit of a sigh of relief and just continues on. We're in really... like... If you could point out on the ship where Bashier would be at under deck, I know. So I'd be back there.
Yep. As you turn around, you actually roll me a perception check.
So perception. There we go. Eef.
Okay. As you're kind of like wiping your hands of the situation and smiling, you actually bump into what seem to be two guards, two pirate slavers. Who the hell are you?
Bashier is new cabin boy.
What'd you just say your name was? He said his name was Bushmere. And he's a cabin boy? Well, cabin boy, why don't you clean that body up? And he just looks over. Hey, isn't that Franklin? Oh, that is Franklin. And they're both gonna walk over as, they're actually gonna walk past you.
They're just gonna walk past me. I'm just gonna walk past them and just like not do anything. Bashier. Okay, so Bashier is Assuming this is a similar class ship to the one we're on, right? Or
No, it is actually laid out differently.
it is laid out differently? Crap.
Yes.
Bashier is looking for the rudder controls, basically the stuff that connects the ship's wheel to the actual rudder.
So you have to go down even lower.
All right, so yeah, with my action gone and definitely by bonus action with all the other stuff I've done, I'm just going to use Bashir's movement to try and go towards where he thinks the rudder might be.
Okay. As soon as you do that, you hear them both shouting, "Someone kill Franklin! Get that little boy!" And they're going to start running after you. So yeah, Bashir's looking for the rudder controls. So we will actually go on to, I believe, Rask is next. Yes, and then Rubik.
Rask is next. Man, Rask is slightly worried because he saw Jack have issues hitting the rather threatening lady over to his right.
Rask, alright, Rask is getting a little worried.
You could do it. Bring her down.
Which one seemed to be more of like the leader in the area? Was it the one to the guy?
Yeah, the guy with the giant two-handed maul. He seems to be the leader of these guys for the most part. Everybody else above here is now just realizing what's going on, and it looks like they're all heading that way now and frantic, and people are starting to get ready to alarm the boat, or the ship, I should say.
Okay. Raska's gonna go after this guy then. Since he can get flanking.
Alright. Do you want to move forward one then?
No, I have reach.
Okay, that's what I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Rask will... Let's see, actually. I'm sorry. He will first use his bonus action. Get big. Rask
Oh
is
yeah,
big.
with the rune?
Yeah. No, not a rune. It's just a thing that he can do. It doesn't say how it's denoted on him. He just gets big.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Giant might. And then I will attack the leader dude.
Leader dude it is? The leader dude's in?
Yeah, the leader dude's in.
Like Lederhausen?
Really nice beard.
I don't think I particularly want to wear him.
Feel it out first. Give it a chance.
I don't want to feel him out.
Oh, just kill
There
him.
are questions. Fuck. It's a 21 to hit.
21 is a hit.
Oh wow, okay.
He's not the right.
It's fine. You don't know that. Rask doesn't know that. The heck? What is this? Sorry, I'm like seeing random things on my character sheet that I don't remember seeing there, and it's confusing me.
Right.
Have you been drinking?
No, I haven't.
That would explain it, but if not, then maybe you should see a doctor.
Whatever. That's 10 damage.
Okay. He was really messed up from Rubik, barely alive. So as he's staring Rubik down, and his blood is running down his mouth, and he's looking Rubik in the eyes with his last bit of life, you just see Rask's glaive. Rask, actually, how do you want to kill him? How do you want to finish him off?
Hmm.
That's what he's looking like. He's kneeling before Rubik, about to die.
I guess if he's on his knees already, Rask will just kind of lop his head off from behind.
All right.
He doesn't even get a chance to see it.
And in a blink of an eye, you just lob his head right off, and he just gonna fall over to the deck. And you see a lot of the other slaves, as well as the other pirates, and a lot of things are happening at this very moment. A lot of different expressions. A lot of just like what the hell is going on is happening at this point in time. So yeah, you're startling and surprising a lot of people right now. The slaves actually look like they have some sort of hope at this point. So with that, Rask, what would you like to do?
I will continue with my extra attack on the female person, I
Alright.
guess. Well, actually, no. Raz probably wouldn't immediately get him to do that. Or get... He wouldn't immediately attack her. He's probably just gonna hiss at her and just shout for her to stand down.
Leave me in the trenches to die.
Roll me a quick
Yes.
persuasion check to talk her down.
Alright.
And what do you say to her?
Why were we here again? Sorry. Out of character, why were we here again?
We were investigating the ship to see if they are good guys or bad guys, and they are bad guys.
Yep, pretty much it. We have no real reason.
You guys were literally policing these waters.
We were bored, that's why.
And Rubik does not take kindly to anybody who deals with slaves, so just like the goblins in the forest the one day when he told everybody not to attack anybody, he's the first to launch a fireball on their ship.
Wasn't Rask like super
He hated being
slavery?
called a slave.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that too.
He's not against slavery, but he hated being called a slave.
Fair.
Yeah, there's a difference there. But
Yeah.
True.
Rask
But
is just gonna, like, stare at her, and he's going to... how should I phrase this? No, actually, he's just gonna tell her to stand down. We've killed one person. It won't take much to kill others.
She's gonna look at you and then back over at Jack, and then from Jack to Rubik really quickly, and she says, "There's more of us than there are of you. You've walked into a trap. You don't know what you're up against." And she's going to look over at the rest of her crew. "If you leave now, we'll spare your lives."
We try to pull that on other people. They can't do it to us.
Yeah, they can't do it to us.
Hey, that's our thing!
Nobody ever listens to us when we say that. Oh, goodness.
She got an 11.
Okay.
She gets +1, so it's be 12.
Okay, well, let's see what I get. 26.
Okay, so 26. Yeah, you actually see she's going to stutter at what she says. When you kind of say that, she sends a shiver down her spine as she's looking back at Rubik, who just obliterated the one slave owner.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna look around and she says, I surrender. I'll give up. And she's going to toss her sword. Right at Jack's feet, actually.
ooh, new sword.
Rubik. We spare the surrenders. I mean, Rask is actually not going to ask that as a question. He's just going to say, "We spare the ones who surrender," and then use his movement to move past her. These are obviously like slaves, right? They're not
Totally,
dressed.
unless you don't like them either. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
Damn.
Okay, Rask is just gonna kind of walk past her then.
Alright. You walk past her and she's just staring at you kind of in fear. But but also out of a little respect that you gave her that choice, and you see that the slaves are also kind of hopeful now that you're here. And when you walk past this guy, he says, "Thank you. Please save us. There are others down below. They also took several ships over to the island."
How many
Christ.
of there are you? How many of you are there?
At least 60.
Quick
As
question.
soon yeah, go on.
Did he say 60 slaves or 60?
Ships.
60 slaves.
Yes, 60 ships. Oh god.
Yeah. You lost 10 ships. You gained 60 more from the pirates.
Skritch starts twitching.
Needs a bigger hat.
Get your fleet bigger hat.
We're gonna need a bigger hat.
So the slaves look like hopeful, and this one actually is going to. He's getting ready to point his crossbow back at. As he's pointing at the slaves, he points back at Rubik. You started all of this. I'll kill you where you stand. And with that, Rubik or Raska, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn. That was
All right.
all three of my
With
actions.
that, it will be Rubik's turn. Rubik, what would you like to do?
As Rubik's kind of staring at the guy and in front of him, he had just smited and Rest decapitated without blinking and in essentially total silence, other than like somewhat heavy breathing. He just turns away, just looks behind him towards the other person, and just in silence, just starts to go to work. And
Okay.
so the guy directly behind him. This isn't the one that's
The one who surrendered is this person.
Okay. I heard about the one that surrendered. I assume it was probably loud enough. I was only 10 feet away.
Yeah. I
So-
actually shouted at you to say that we spare the ones who surrender.
Yeah. So this person. How are they looking? I think I hit them once. I don't remember.
So much blood and metal everywhere. You just can't remember.
Are they
That
cut?
one, yeah, that one you did do damage to.
Yeah, I thought I did. Okay. So
Time to punch that clock.
yeah, screw it. So he's just gonna get it.
All right, swing away.
Yeah. So reckless. First attack. $19 to hit.
19 to hit. That's a miss.
It's a miss. I'll use what's it called? Oh, actually I can't because you already declared it. I asked. Okay, I'll hit again.
All right, swing away.
Wait, don't
Ooh.
tell me. Oh, 29 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, 29 damage.
All right. So you slam your hammer right across his kneecap, breaking it, and he kind of fumbles as he's limping now. Damn you, dwarf!
I fooled him. He thought it was a hammer. It was actually a great sword.
You did fool him. Sorry, and you fooled me. So you slash his knee. You're still breaking it with the impact, but
I look back. Who's this person? Right there.
that's Balthazar.
Okay, so they're friends.
Yeah, friend. Yeah, the green dot
Yeah,
right
the
there
other-
makes them know your friend.
Pink is the slaves, orange is the pirates, green is us.
The other guy in the back is me, just in case you don't want to come up and
I
attack.
like I like Rubik's arrow just going straight forward into the rest of them.
Forward to victory!
He's like, do I want to go around the stairs or through the stairs?
Do I wanna go around the mast,
Straight
or-
line is the fastest.
Smacking the mast in half would make it even faster.
Could I do this movement?
You technically, you would have to.
I could do that way.
Yeah.
45. So I'll do that.
With attack of opportunity.
Yeah, with advantage.
Gets a +3. Natural 20.
Sure.
All right. a 16 piercing from his crossbow. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Wouldn't that be a? Does he have sharpshooter? Or what's the other one?
Crossbow
Point
expert.
blank shot.
Point blank?
Point blank. Yeah.
Yes, he does have point blank.
Okay.
And he has crossbow expert.
And what did you want me to roll?
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Good at that. You're good at that.
I am. Rubik is beefy. 17.
Okay, you beat it. Yep. You feel as though those tips are poisoned with something, but your dwarven blood has denied any instability of that poison reaching your vitals.
I would technically have advantage against that attack.
Oh,
also.
Then you can roll again if you'd like, just in case you get a natural 20.
Sure.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you just Hulk mode it.
And then I'm going to reduce the damage with the Ancestor's Reaction
Ooh.
by 6, so I take 6 damage. But I'm raging, so I only take half, so I take 3. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the other way. No, it works out the same.
Yeah.
It would be 3 either
The
way.
same. Yeah, 3.
It's just an odd number. Anyway, that's yep, that's my turn.
All right. So Rubik runs through and gets to her, and you see that you're shocked. You kind of shocked her as you run past this guy, and she says, "What's going on? What? We're being invaded!" And she's going to draw her saber and get ready to attack you.
And the person, this dude up here,
Yeah.
he has a disadvantage until the end of my next turn against anybody except for me.
Disadvantage, you said?
Yes, against anybody except for me. And then he just happens to have an advantage against me if he were to choose, because I reckless.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Sir Rubik. Now we have Ivan, since Ivan has returned.
I am here. I'm going to look over the railing right next to me. Is there a door down there?
Yes, there is a door.
Balthazar, follow me.
But what about the captain's quarters right there?
Oh, I was scrolled up and didn't see it. Okay, I actually...
Or maybe that's the navigating room. I'm not too sure. I'm not really familiar with ships, as he kind of scratches his head nervously.
We're about the same on that. I'm surprised I'm not sick. I'm actually doing quite well. But I'm gonna walk over. I don't have my freaking thing up. I'm gonna walk over towards here.
All right. So you walk over towards the door, and you can see that it is not locked. And as you open it, you can see that inside there is a small-looking goblinoid who has like a large what are the monocle? Like almost like a giant magnifying glass monocle lens for one eye, and his other eye is completely missing. It is actually, the lid is sewn shut, and he is standing over a giant map table. And the light kind of blinds him as you open the door, and he kind of hisses, "Who are you?"
Ooh. Who are you is the question.
Ah! Intruders! Intruders! And he's going to jump off the table and run over to like this. It looks like a little area, like a little nook of crates, and you hear him kind of shuffling through some stuff.
Whoa, calm down. Balthazar, we have a goblin in here.
Should we kill him, or what do we do?
I'm trying to figure out what did he have like the same tabards as any of the other pirates?
Yeah, he looked to be wearing orange tabards. Yes.
He did seem to be one of the pirates, but I think I heard Rask say something down there about sparing the ones who were surrendering. I prefer to take that out.
As you say that, you hear the little goblin come out from behind the crates with a crossbow, a light crossbow. Die! And he's going to fire at you.
I sigh. 18 is my AC.
So much for surrendering.
You got a +4, so it's 6. You see that the crossbow, the bolt just actually goes right into the top of the ceiling. Oh no!
Come on, we don't have to fight.
No, you're gonna hurt me! And he's going to
I know, just drop the crossbow, put it on the ground.
He did, but you see he jumps back behind his crates and starts shuffling through more things.
Please.
We have to disarm him before he keeps firing things at us. Who knows what else he has back there? As Balthazar's sitting behind the door.
I'll go ahead.
Okay, so you head in, and Balthazar is going to watch your back. He's gonna head in there with you. It's not a very large room. It is only a 2x8 or 2x4. I'm sorry, room. And you can see that it's quite cramped with a lot of stuff. It looks like they put a lot of supplies in there. It's not. It looks like it would be a nice map room, but they kind of use it as a storage closet. It seems as well. There's even some holes in the ceiling, and there's quite a couple buckets here full of water, some old dishes. It doesn't smell very nice in there, and a couple very low lit candles that look like they're almost out of their wicks. You hear the little goblin still shuffling through some of his items as you enter the room. Is there anything else you'd like to do as you get in there? You can see he's in this corner over here.
I will put my shield up and just get ready for something that might be coming at me. But I want to. I'm gonna try to like creep towards him. I essentially want to like grab his wrist. Like I guess it would be a grapple technically, but.
Yep. Okay. So you walk over and you kind of lean over the boxes. You can see that he's actually got something very shiny and looks to be in a glass bottle. This should take care of him. Yeah. And he's going to look up. Uh-oh.
Can I try to snag in his hand?
All right. Roll a grapple check.
That's just a athletics, right?
Yes. And he gets to do athletics or acrobatics, and he actually gets a pretty good check for that.
Oh, mine's shit. So here you go. I got a 2.
You try grabbing it. No, mine. Ah! And he tries biting you, and he starts gnawing on your hand, and you I'm assuming you want to take your hand back before you lose a finger. And when you do that, he says, "Take this," and he's going to try to throw the bomb at you. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I'd be more impressed. Did you make this?
Finally, a colleague.
This is gonna be Balthazar's. Okay, Balthazar got a decent one. He gets +2, or +3. I'm sorry. Okay. And the goblin's attack. Let's see.
Oh, all right. Okay.
So it's going to hit you and Balthazar, and when it does, you instantly feel itchy, rashy, nasty, dry skin all over your face, on your arms, your hands. It's super irritable, and you cannot stop but try to itch it, and you have nothing else in your mind but itching that nasty feeling off of your
What
flesh.
in the hell did you do to me? Oh, I'm just like rolling up my sleeves and just scratching at my arms. And
You see it got in Balthazar's eyes as well, and Balthazar's screaming in pain. My eyes! Ah! And the little goblin starts laughing hysterically. Ah! 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 Now I'll kill you all! And he's going to pull out a little knife. Die! And he's going to jump at you, Ivan. But it's going to be. We're going to end the round, or your turn there. You and Balthazar at least, and I'll let you guys roll saves when we get back to you. With that, I guess last but not least would be Marco and Tink, so I'm gonna roll for them really quick. Alright, Marco didn't do too hot, but Tink did. You hear some commotion over by the ship, and eventually you see from the island, almost everybody on top of the deck. You all notice this. Even I would even say Skritch through the railings. You can see over on the I believe that's the starboard side. Is right side?
Yeah.
Yeah. On the starboard side, towards the island, you begin to see the small life ships, the lifeboats, are now heading back towards the main ship. And it will be the enemy's turn. Actually, no, that was the surprise round, wasn't it? So now it'll be your guys' turn. So, back to Jack.
So I wasn't sure if I was muted or not. So she dropped her sword, right?
Yep, in she has dropped her sword and her hands are up.
Okay. I'm not sure if I want to pick up her sword or just kick it away from.
You can offer to hire her.
Does she have any other like weapons on her?
Yeah, you can see that she actually has 2 daggers strapped at her hip and a hand crossbow at her side.
Because I don't really want to just like leave her with a weapon so she can just pick it back up and start attacking people.
Recruit her to Skritch's crew.
Yeah.
Convert her to
or
Skritch.
With persuasion? I don't know if you guys have noticed.
Probably better than mine.
The only people that are me and Rubik. I don't know how good Skritch is.
The best.
Yeah, you have.
I have a
the
plus
thing of-
6.
Yeah, so us 3.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna dash over to past where Rask is.
Okay.
Just dash up to this guy, I guess.
All right. I'll put you right there.
Actually,
there.
Can I move just to right here?
Yes, you can.
And can I take a javelin out and throw it at him?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So when you throw, you have to use Dex,
Javelin
right?
range.
Oh, okay.
What's
So it'll
what's
only
the
be,
what is the javelin's range?
30 to 120.
You will take disadvantage because you're throwing close range. technically.
Okay, fine. How far away is 30? Really?
Yep.
That far for a friggin' javelin?
And again, you and Rask are side by side like usual. No, I'm just kidding.
What else do I have?
Do you not have any other ranged weaponry?
I have a javelin, a great axe, a maul, unarmed, and another great axe.
A great axe. Oh no. So yeah,
Um,
you wanna do
Hold on.
anything else? You wanna try to
Pick up
attack
her
this?
sword and throw it.
Okay, I'll move to here. I'll restart. I'll move to here with my movement.
I like that
And
you move with the movement. I really enjoy that.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna use lightning lure.
Lightning lure. Ooh, shiny.
You've got some cool moves.
You
here.
create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice that you can see within that range, which is 15 feet. The target must succeed a strength throw or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards you, and take 3d8 lightning damage if it's within 5 feet of you. So, lightning lure. Yeah.
What do they have to roll?
They have to be a. Hold on, I have to scroll down in my character sheet.
Take your time.
They have to be a strength save of 15.
All right. Only +1, so does not get it. So
Okay, so he gets pulled up to 10 feet closer to me.
all right, you lasso him and you drag him over the cannon, and he is now
Yeah.
he's now prone in front of you.
And then he takes 3d8 lightning damage. So he
Jesus.
takes 11 lightning damage.
Do you get to make your extra attack with that? Is that considered?
It's a one action spell, so. I don't believe so.
What level spell is that?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that cantrip.
The way it's a cantrip is because if they don't, basically they need to end within 5 feet of you to take damage.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I have a quick question.
I might have a quick answer.
Ooh, that's what I like. So I have a. Oh, is that lightning damage?
Yes.
Okay, so he takes extra damage because of my subclass in sorcerer,
Oh, okay.
equal to my charisma modifier. So he takes an additional 2 damage. Yay!
All right.
So I have in my thing. It says if a target is moved by your spell, increase the distance it is moved by 15 feet. So, could I use that to keep him moving past me?
I would allow that.
Like if I lasso him with the lightning, and then as he's going past me, it does damage, and then I just like transfer it to my other hand and keep him moving.
Yeah, I would allow that. I feel like you're kind of like being one of those bullfighters, and you're just kind of lassoing him towards you and stepping out of the way, and he's going in past you.
Okay, so he would move, and Amy thought it was funny. He'll move an additional 15 feet, so he'd move to right here.
Unfortunately, there's a wall there, so he's going to hit the wall.
Well,
Does he take damage then?
Oh yeah.
Bludgeoning into the wall.
I'm gonna roll a d6 for that. So he's gonna take 5 bludgeoning damage from hitting the wall.
Good
So you
job,
lasso
Jack.
him and you kind of pull him in, and you bullfighter out of the way. And when you do, he just kind of goes "Ugh," and just hits the wall really hard, and he just slides down. What the hell is going on? It hurts. And you see the lasso still electrocuting him as it fades away.
You basically just tasered him with a.
Don't tase me, bro.
just be happy that it didn't have sword burst, and he just got attacked by magical swords all around me.
You actually see this slave right here is going to cheer. We're being saved! Take up arms, brothers and sisters! And you see he's gonna grab the mop and run towards this guy. This group of guys.
Damn, you got some confidence.
Get to safety, you idiot.
Go the other way. So you,
I can't use burning hands if he's in the way.
You can.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I should.
No?
Yeah, then I'll end my turn. Because you can't combine an attack with a spell, correct?
No.
no. As Rubik
but
actually
imagine-
pointed out in Discord.
But imagine if you could.
Well, wait, why does it not require?
Because technically it's an action, so you use your action either to attack or to use a spell.
Ah, so it's not considered an. That's really confusing.
Yeah. So basically, if you use your attack action, you get like an extra attack from being at high level, or you can just cast one spell and that's it.
Yeah, there's smite spells. They're unique in that in their description they say, you know, as you cast a spell, part of the spell is make an attack, a weapon attack.
And
So
then there's
because
also
Okay.
there's also spell smites that it says the first time you hit with a melee weapon.
Right.
Okay, so there's certain alternatives to those because of how powerful they probably are for balancing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say that is a pretty nice move, honestly, for a cantrip.
Lightning lure a guy, he's like knocked prone, and then just go ham on him with an extra attack.
Yeah, you did work right there. Is that all you'd like to do, Sir Jack?
That's all I can do.
Alright, now the torch has been passed to Captain Skritch of the greatest fleet of all. The red... What was it? What'd you call your ship? The red...
The red skirt.
The red skirt. It is no longer the silver lantern, by the way, guys. It is the red skirt, since you guys painted it with blood from the blood knives, those bandits.
We just-
The land pirates.
The blood daggers.
Yeah.
Was it not washed off in the thunderstorm?
It did, but there's still a little staining, and that is why Skritch has decided to name it the red skirt.
It's
I
crusted
see.
on there pretty well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we couldn't get it cleaned off, so we decided to rename the ship instead.
It seemed easier at that point.
Does this guy look like he's surrendering, or is he still willing to fight?
He hasn't been talked out of not fighting. He seems to still think that they have the upper hand. So he's ready to shoot his crossbow at you again. He's reloading that sucker.
Alright.
That's a mistake.
Yeah. Skritch will attack then. that hit?
No, unfortunately, Skritch does not hit. Do you have a? I think you have a point, don't you? Inspiration point. You could always reroll if you wanted,
Mm,
or save it for a rainy day.
Really pushing those inspiration points.
Yeah,
I'm not
fine. I'll
pushing
use
them.
it.
Yeah, good, good.
Yeah. Yes. Get rid of your inspiration.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
look how well it turned out, guys. Everybody pay attention. Look at
Yeah.
that.
see,
Inspiration
see what
points
happens
really
when you
well.
use your inspiration points?
Yeah, using inspiration points works really well.
But now is that for a super critical con save?
Ivan's about to fall off the ship. If you do not grab his hand now, he's about to fall into a bunch of sharks. Roll for con save. Oh, I got a -1. Just Ivan's just like, oh, well, there goes my character.
Fucking told you.
And you die with itchy skin.
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
There's worse ways to go.
True.
Damn you, eczema.
Oh, he gonna be itchy. All right. So I'm gonna do that, and then I got divine strike, and then holy weapon. 29.
Damn, 29 damage. Is that bludgeoning from your?
No. So 13 is piercing, and then 16 is radiant.
All right.
And that'll be it.
All right. This time you destroy his hip. You pretty much crack him so hard that he ends up hitting the side of the cannon. He's leaning against this cannon right here. He's dropped his crossbow and he's barely alive.
Hang on by a moment.
Who are you?
I am Skritch, captain of that fine vessel.
And Skritch is gonna like point out in the general area of
Darkness.
yeah, wherever his ship is.
He's trying to squint, and you can see. And you see the woman over here. She yells out, and she says, "Dimitri, just surrender. Don't die, please, don't die." And he says, "I won't die. I won't surrender like a coward. I'll die fighting." And he's going to pull out a small dagger and get ready to come at you, Skritch.
Skirt is a merciful god. If you decide to follow him.
Roll a persuasion check real quick for me, then.
So persuasive.
Captain Skritch can save you.
Oh no.
25.
Why are there so many d20s?
Okay, so everybody but this guy, and
Wait, what about
everybody but this guy?
the slaves?
Even the slaves, him, her, the 2 slaves that are here. So all 4 of them, they hear you, Skritch, and they actually seem intrigued by this so-called merciful skirt.
Oh, perfect.
Even
Guys,
this guy
we're getting
does.
followers.
This guy, however, doesn't. No, don't fall for his tricks. He's just trying to lie to you so he can kill you and turn you into slaves too.
Captain Skritch would never lie about skirt.
And as you guys are having
How
a
dare you?
debate, after Skritch, it is going to go to Bashier down below deck. You are running around the downstairs hallway, the second deck, the mid deck, I should say, and you're looking for the stairs down. Roll me a quick perception check.
Can I stealth as I do this?
Roll me a stealth check first, then.
All right. I have the. I think I had. Yeah, no, I did the. What is it called? I did. Yeah, I did hide in plain sight. So, let me re-roll this then, because. All right. $35.
All right, 35. You definitely hide. You actually see that there is a large suit of armor that's an armor stand, and you actually get right underneath it and hide right underneath the giant metal skirt kilt that is on it. And you hide right underneath it and just kind of bring your feet up, kind of Mission Impossible style, and you are perfectly hidden. And while that's going on, you actually hear the footsteps of those two thugs, and you kind of hear them moving back and forth, and they stop. Do you smell that? Yeah, I smell it. What do you mean? It smells like perfume and fancy alcohol and liquors. Yeah, real fancy. He's close by. Check that room, I'll check this one. Oi! And they're going to split up, and you hear them both go into each different room on one side of the hallway to the other. As you can hear them ruffling through the rooms. You kind of hear them talking back and forth. If you see him, you say something to me first. Don't go to anybody else. Of course I'm going to go to you. There's no one else here to go to. The captain's on the island. We have to wait for him to come back. Someone should have alerted him by now.
I don't know what they're smelling because it was Bashier, but once they are.
The boat you live on has very fancy incense and perfumes and soaked into the rooms and the blankets and things like that. So.
Oh, ours is.
Yes, the Silver Lantern is a very fancy ship, and they've
okay.
quite nicely with potpourri.
Yeah. If they've gone past them, Bashir's going to try and make his way, if I can, to where the mechanism that connects the ship's wheel to the rudder is. I essentially just want to sabotage the ship.
Okay. You want to try to find anything to sabotage then?
I literally just want to go up to it and break it.
Okay.
I have tools, so.
Okay, so you can roll me a perception check then from the armor to see if you can find any place to go where you could cause some damage to the ship.
I just want to cripple the ship so if we have to leave it, it can't follow. Nine.
It's a 9?
Yeah.
You look around and you can't really seem to find anything. The rooms that they look like they're in don't seem to have anything useful in them, and what you saw in this hallway already doesn't seem to have any use either. You can't really find anything to destroy that would seem to stop the ship from moving.
No powder magazines?
Nothing. You do see cannons and things like that, but you can see that the, or no, you actually are not in the cannon room. You do not see any cannons at this point.
Maintaining his sneakily gremlin attitude, Bashir is just going to go about the ship until he finds something that he can break to make it so that the ship can't follow our ship.
Okay. So you see that as you're trying to find any way to go around, you can hear a bunch of people up on top still yelling and screaming. There's a bunch of fighting still going on, and you're looking around for any other way to find any other kind of damage to the ship, as you said. So roll me one more perception check.
What in the world is going on with my rolls tonight? Another 9.
So you're trying, but you actually kind of get lost, and you end up going back to where you were before, and you just kind of get frustrated and turn back around. But you're still moving very stealthily. Those two goons don't even see you. But as that's going on, you're still down below looking for any type of way you can damage the ship, as you said, and it's going to be, after Bashier, it is going to be Rask. Alright, thank you, Rask. Now it's good. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no. I was trying to figure out, because I can't tell, he's on the lower level, right, this guy? So I can't reach him?
No, unfortunately, not from there. If you wanted to step here or here, I would allow you to.
Okay.
And as you're beginning to look forward this way, you can hear the prophets of Skritch kind of shouting about Skirt behind you as you're looking forward at all these other guys.
If you don't follow Skirt, you might still be hired as part of Skritch's crew.
Rask is advertising now.
Join!
He's a sign spinner.
Yeah, Rask is just the sign spinner, he's just here. Yeah, Rask is gonna... So, does it look like this guy is going to maybe surrender?
He's interested in what Skritch is saying, but he still has his crossbow like loaded and ready to go.
Okay. Rask is gonna kind of shout at the guy with the crossbow. Since Rask is still big. Might want to drop that if you want to listen to Skirt. Teachings?
Roll a persuasion check. Or intimidation, however you wish to.
No, he's just being honest.
However you guys want to lead this religion. Through fear or through love.
Or else,
A mix of both.
Skritch is
I want them to fear
probably
how much they
looking
love
after
me.
you.
Office code I
Come.
call.
Come
Yes.
with me. 18.
18. You see that he looks at you and he says, and he looks over at her and he says, I'll lay down arms. I'll be peaceful about it. And you see he's going to lower his crossbow down, and you see this guy is he's just pissed off. You are all a bunch of pathetic cowards. I'll show you. And these guys seem to be pretty easily persuaded. Honestly, they don't really want to fight. It looks like they're just here for money. And you guys are making a pretty good example of their leader was pretty easy thing for them to decide.
Yeah.
For most of them, some of them are still having a tough time, making that decision. But
Okay.
yeah,
Can
Raz,
Rask take his standard action to try and talk him down as well?
Yeah, I will allow you to use your standard action to do that if you so
Yeah,
wish.
because I already tried to persuade him, so...
Yeah.
I understand that talking is free, but persuading is not. If you die trying, you won't get any more gold. It could work. So... another 10. Dirty 20.
Oh gosh. He looks down. He says, "My hip is broken. You'll just try to kill me. You're just trying to talk me down from this."
Rusk sees no point in killing you. If you're willing not to die.
He looks at Skritch for mercy.
You'll have another follower, Skritch.
You hear Raz kind of cupping his hands towards you.
Scratch.
Courage.
Skritch.
Signor Potato.
Your potato. I like Rubik's Stanley gif.
It's okay, Rubik can kill everyone else. This is all fair game for him.
I am Rubik.
I just feel like that's gonna be whenever we make the action figures of you guys. That's all Rubik's catchphrase is gonna be.
Pull the string.
Yeah.
Henry.
I'm Rubik. Ah.
J-Face, you there?
Jay.
Join me in.
Batman.
I don't see a BRB anywhere.
I don't either.
Jay.
Sorry.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
my bad. I walked away for a
No,
quick
it's all
second.
It's all
That's
good.
okay.
I mean, Skritch, damn it.
We thought you'd
So
die.
Rask had basically talked this guy down. He had said that he doesn't want to be tricked. He has a broken hip. He knows you guys are just gonna try to kill him at any chance because he can't work for now. But Rask said, "There's no point. I'm not gonna kill you. There's no point. You can work. We don't mind waiting." And he's gonna look to you for mercy. What do you decide to do? You said your god was merciful. Please spare mercy on me then. Don't kill me and let me get my hip back and I will work for you.
Captain Skritch will let you live.
Thanks, Skirt. And he's going to fall to his knees and just fall to your feet and just kind of praise you.
Skritch is gonna bask in it for a moment.
Oh God. Rask, look what you've done. Rask is like your hype prophet, man.
Rask has done nothing. Rask has just made it so that he doesn't have to kill everyone.
There we go. Right. If we don't kill him, we can just turn him over to Skritch, and they either go to Rubik or Skritch.
Rask wants to keep his weapons in shape. Cutting bones is not great for keeping metal and bone in shape.
Right. You don't want to cut too much bone.
Yes.
So.
Just the right amount of bone.
So with that, do you want to move anywhere?
Let's see. Can I hear whatever's going on with Tank and Marco?
You actually see down below that there are sharks surrounding them, and what looks to be some sort of shark humanoid thing that has arms is grabbing the boat, and you see Marco is fighting it, and Tink looks to be ready to also fight. Doesn't look very good. Things are not looking good on the boat.
Can Rask use his movement to go back and try and hop on the boat then?
Oh yeah.
Or just like dive into the water. I don't know where it is relative, because like it was here, right? It was back here.
It's right underneath this like alcove.
Okay. Rask's movement is 30.
All right.
So I guess I could. Well, Rask is also big. He could actually just cannonball off the side of.
It's up to you. Do you want to walk? Do you want to walk across the deck for now, or do you want to?
He's
cannonball?
gonna walk across the deck and then. Yeah, no, that was. I'll consider that entire persuasion a both action, so he'll just walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. With Rask ending his turn, it is going to be Rubik starting his. Rubik, what would you like to do?
You are Rubik.
I am Rubik. You hear me? Yes, I am not muted this time. This is good.
You're doing great so far.
I'm doing great.
Fantastic turn.
Yeah.
All right. So, Rubik is mad. So he's gonna grapple this guy in front of him. What was that?
Speaking of mad,
You made Amy laugh really good, Rubik.
Perfect.
I'm sorry, I'll mute.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
It's adorable, kinda.
I love the laughter of a woman during a giant ship battle. I mean, there's nothing that gets me more into it than that.
So,
It's nothing. Absolutely not terrifying.
Yep. Okay, actually, I'm gonna take 5 feet of movement. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna grapple this motherfucker.
Okay.
So he's gotta beat 16.
No, does not beat a 16.
Alright, he's coming with me.
Alright, so you grab her, and you see that she also seems to be, she's very similar to the one that was down here. She also carries a very beautiful looking saber, and before she can even draw it, you grab her and grapple her to the ground. And you kind of like pick her up again, and you start dragging her with you, and she, let go of me, you big oof! Who are you? You hand me!
Yeah, I just got her by the ankle, and I'm just like, I just started sprinting away in the other direction.
Oh God.
I come to here,
You start dragging her.
and then I'm gonna shove attack this guy. So it's the same thing as a grapple. Just I'm gonna
him?
try to push him 10 feet.
Okay.
Which one?
This
The
guy.
guy north of me. Yeah.
All right.
So 18.
Okay. He's gonna use strength, and he's gonna get advantage on it, or yeah, athletics.
Damn.
27. You see, he actually when you were about to shove him, he's gonna clasp both of your palms together, and he's gonna smile at you. I am a world-class fighter and wrestler. You are going to die. And you see that he's gonna smile at you. And you can see he looks very tribal, and he's got bone piercing through his skin, and he's got war paint on. He looks to be a slave owner, as he is wearing no shirt. He's got giant swords on his back, and he looks very, very ready to fight.
So he looks like A bigger version of Rubik. Got it.
Yes, a very large, bigger version of Rubik who's growling and snarling at Rubik too, who has the same ferocity, it seems like. So Rubik just might have met one of his brothers.
Except, I just think this entire time since we've boarded the ship, Rubik has said not a word.
No, he has not. He's just gone through and killed people.
There's been no battle cry. There's been no There's been nothing. It's been silence.
Until you meet him.
No, it's still silence.
Still silence. All right.
Yeah.
So Rubik is in the middle of all these guys. This slave right here is pretty happy. The thrall is very excited that Rubik has joined the fight.
Yep. And then let's see what else can I do.
Sick.
My bonus actions are limited because of reasons.
Yes, that makes sense.
That's fine. I'm happy here. I'm comfy.
All right,
Surrounded
you're
by
comfy.
friends.
You're cozy. All right.
Yeah.
The cozy cone inn, just like in the town of Acheron, the village of Acheron. All right, we will now go to Ivan. Ivan, you are gonna have to roll me another Constitution saving throw. You as well as Balthazar. Oh God, Balthazar. Oh God, Ivan.
I'll use an inspo for that.
Okay, good idea. Ooh, nice. You meet it, you beat it. So yeah, you barely succeed the save. Before your eyes and face and skin start swelling up from the potion, the concoction that the goblin threw at you, the infection stops spreading, and you can see it's just very itchy and dry and bleeding and cutting open from the swelling, but it stops there for the most part. You look over at poor Balthazar. He is in writhing pain, and you actually can see he's actually got his hands over his throat, and you can see that his throat is swelling up as well as his eyes and his nose and his ears, and he looks like he's going to die soon if he does not get help.
Is this goblin still coming at me?
Oh yeah, the goblin's getting ready to come at you. You can see he's actually standing in the box in front of you now, and he's got a dagger, and it looks like he's looking for the best spot to jump on you and just start stabbing you repeatedly.
All right. I will really quick dip into my bag and pull out an ice bomb, and I will. How close is the goblin to me?
He's right in front of you. He's right there.
Right in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna back up. I'll take the attack,
Okay.
but I'll back up my feet because I'll have just that attack if I don't. Oh, is it Kenku? Oh, it's Coin! Coin's back!
It is not coin. It was just this is just the only token I could find for the time being.
Yeah.
So you want to hit him with the ice bomb?
I would like to take a step back first.
You do. When you do, he's actually going to no, don't go away, and he's actually going to swing at you with the dagger. He gets a +4. That's going to be a 16. All right. He swings at you, and it just kind of cuts right past you. You can hear the dagger kind of cut through the air like a. Whew.
I'm gonna take the bomb and I'll throw it at his like his waist down.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I do have 2 bombs.
You try to do the waist down. The natural 21 explodes, and the whole corner is frozen into a shard of ice, like a glacier. He is now a popsicle that is kind of getting ready to jab at you with the knife, and you can see that he is just frozen completely.
Right, I'm gonna turn my attention immediately to Balthazar. Can I roll a medical check? Medicine.
I will allow you to roll a medical check. Do you have an extra action or anything like that, or?
No, I mean I do not. So it's
I'll allow it. I'll still allow it. No, I will allow you to roll a medical check. I just want to make sure.
all right. I'll use my tools, so I'll get double proficiency.
All right, you pull out your doctor's bag, your apothecary kit.
16.
Okay. You could tell that he has a serious. It's basically it seems to be some sort of concoction to cause a huge allergic reaction, even if you're not allergic to whatever this is. Um, it's caused him to swell up tremendously, so he's going to need some sort of relief. So you know that there is an ointment in your kit that he has to drink that is that would allow him to get rid of reactions such as this to the nervous system and stuff like that to make sure that he doesn't at least pass out or die for a while. The reaction could still stick around, like he'll still be all puffy for a long time, but at least you can save his life.
I'm gonna rifle through my bag. No, not it. Not it. Put that aside. Hold on, Balthazar. We're almost there. Fuck, where is it? And I'll just like pick it up and I'll like help him consume it.
So you lift his head up and you see that as he's freaking out, you see he almost knocks the vial out of your hand. Roll me a dexterity check real quick.
Save.
Save, actually, yeah.
Seven.
Okay, yep. Yeah, you stop him from knocking the vial out of your hands and pour it quickly down his throat. And from what you see, he keeps freaking out for a couple more seconds, but then he stops from relief, and you can eventually hear him breathing now.
It'll get better. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but you're gonna be all right.
He's gonna give you a thumbs up and just kind of slowly relax now as he's just calm. You hear more combat going on outside, and the goblin to your left is now frozen.
Yeah, he's cool where he's at. I'm not leaving him.
Ah.
Yeah. The room is extremely messy, correct?
Yes, it is. Like, it's completely wrecked now that you all, like, basically started this fight in here.
Stay in here. Come and get me if he starts to thaw. I don't think he will, but let me move past and help the others with the fight.
You see that he's just going to point to his ears and just kind of goes like that, like a I don't know what you, like kind of like I don't know.
I'm gonna point you, and I'm gonna point to the ground and say like wait here, and I will just like walk by him.
He actually, you can see he just kind of gives you another thumbs up, but you can see his eyes are so swollen he has no idea what's going on. He just seems like he's deaf, dumb, and blind.
I'm just gonna
right now.
I'll sit him in a chair if there's a chair nearby.
There's a stool, and you sit him down in it, and he just kind of feels around, and as you can see he's still grabbing onto you as you're walking away, and he slowly kind of panics and grabs a table and then just sits there.
Yeah. All right, and I will take my movement towards the right side stairs.
Okay.
I have 30 feet.
All right, so you quickly move out of the mapping room and you start walking outside, and you can see that everyone's still out here. Quite a few people are still out this way, but you notice that Rubik is all the way out down the ship. You could barely see him, and you can hear a bunch of commotion going on. And you can kind of see the top of Jack's head gleaming off of the sun. But you can see actually Rask is heading in this back towards you in a frantic mode, as you can hear screaming over here of Marco saying, shark thing, and Tink saying, you basically hear Tink saying, for the bow collectors, he will die, and yeah, that's pretty much what you hear.
They seem to be in trouble, Rask. Balthazar and I were attacked by a goblin, but I've taken care of him. Balthazar is semi-incapacitated, but he'll be all right.
You hear of Ivan speaking of another goblin as well.
Rask is a little bit more preoccupied with getting to the ship. That's just kind of like he hears it, but he doesn't really respond, and he's just like focused on getting down to the.
No, I meant Skritch hears of another goblin. I know you hear all that.
Okay.
Yeah, you hear everything Ivan says, but Skritch really, there's just one thing that really kind of catches his ear is the word of another goblin is near. But no, you hear all that. So do you want to tell Ivan that you want to get to the ship or the boat again? The little rescue boat.
No.
Okay.
Me hearing that, I'm intrigued anyway, so probably gonna head that direction. But I'm out of movement, so I will be ending my turn.
Okay. All right. So Ivan, you end your turn, and it will then go to Balthazar, which he's going to roll a saving throw. Unfortunately, no. Next up is going to be the enemy's turn. This guy is going to, he's done. He's going to lay down his crossbow and his dagger, and he's actually kissing Skritch's feet. This guy right here is going to also lay down his crossbow, and he's going to, he's actually going to start unlocking all the handcuffs and the manacles from the slaves here. Oh, you two, come over here. I'll free you. Come on now. And they seem so excited. Thank you for changing your ways. Praise Skirt. And you see that the two slaves are so happy. This is an unbelievable. This is just a gift for them. They didn't think that anyone was going to come and save them.
Who said they were saved?
Okay.
And you see this woman here is she sees you, Ras, panicking as you can see that you are running towards the ship. Is there anything I could do to help? And she's starting to follow you.
What is this shark thing? That's like points over.
Our captain's in a deal with the Saugen. Well, my old captain. He's making a deal with them. He's trading them slaves for treasure.
Is that so? Brass doesn't actually know what those are.
Yes, you know, those fish creatures from the deeps. They're super creepy and evil, and they call them sea devils. Have you ever heard of them?
Has he?
Roll me a history check.
I mean, I know he's heard of them recently, but like, I don't know. He doesn't know anything about them.
Correct.
15.
You've heard of when you were back in Kuala, the boat village,
Mm-hmm.
back in Zeldin. You've heard of a couple pirates talk about sea devils before. There was even a bard singing. The bard that was from the Silver Lanterns was actually singing a song about them.
Hmm.
They travel with sharks. They call them shark shepherds. They're evil creatures. None of them are good. We only deal with them because they give us a lot of money for the slaves.
What do they not like?
They hate dolphins.
Yes, just summon a dolphin. Fuck.
They'll go out of their way to kill them, honestly. They hate them. They go in a frenzy. They also hate, I don't really know. They're just very barbaric.
So
They
Rask
hate
has,
intruders, so they probably wouldn't like you all.
so Rask has to kill him then. Got
Yes,
it.
we have no choice but to fight them and save your friends down there.
How many?
The whole island could be covered in Saugen. I have no idea. The water is streaming with sharks, though. It could be dangerous going in there. We can't risk it. We should pull them into the ship. There's no point in staying on that little boat.
Help me get them up then.
She nods, and eventually you hear Marco say, "This shark has arms, is no one aware?" They're screaming in vain.
Why is no one helping
He's
me?
basically like screaming. He's just the top of his lungs about a shark with arms. So yeah, he's freaking out.
Marco.
And he hears you guys shouting back to him, but he is very preoccupied, and Tink doesn't seem to be scared as she's heading right into combat with this armed
God
shark.
damn it.
God
Marco's
damn it.
gang.
With that, it's going to be this guy's turn, near Jack. He's going to stand up, and he sees that he's kind of blocked in here. He's going to he's going to pull out his mace and end his turn. I'm not going to let you take the slaves. This is my well-being. I need to feed my family.
Oh boy.
Rubik, you're still grappling her.
Yep.
She's going to try to break the grapple.
She can try. No, she is mine.
Yeah, she got a dirty 20. She tries kicking you with her other foot, but you actually just pull your elbow up, and it just kind of donks her. Like she kind of like lifts up and hits her head on the bottom of the deck, and she just bastard! And you see this guy right next to her is going to swing at you. Die, you dwarf!
Yep.
He will get advantage with his attacks.
I didn't reckless last time.
He just gets advantage.
You're flanked.
But he's not flanking.
Oh. That's
No, his
plus-
first attack gets advantage. It's an ability for him.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's going to be +3, so 16.
Miss.
All right, he'll have a second attack, this time without advantage.
Sure.
That's a 6. And I'm assuming that's a hit. No, I'm just kidding. This guy in front of you, the other slave lord.
Yep.
So you must have killed my partner. That's nice. Now I don't have to split the money with him. You made my job a lot easier, dwarf. And you know what? I'll sell you first. You'll pay a high price to the Sahukin. He's going to try to grapple you.
Sure.
He will, he's gonna get a +8.
Sure.
That's gonna be a 27. Oh my god! Alright, so he tries to grapple you, and right as he's about to get you in a chokehold, you counter-grapple him and flip him over your back, and with one arm, might I add, and unfortunately no one really is there to see it but Jack. But
they'll see it.
you barely get out of a giant, huge chokehold that he's about to get you in, and then flip him onto his back, so he is now prone. And you just kind of hear a giant thud in the air, kind of get knocked out of his lungs.
Am I grappling him now?
Yes, you are now grappling him. Rubik's just a little giggle.
No, just Ferrum giggles. Rubik's just quietly still in.
Alright.
Just. Yeah.
Kill the dwarf! Kill him! As this guy, as the slave lord is shouting. He's going to use his second action. He's going to try to break out of the grapple.
Sure.
+8, so it's going to be a 13 with another natural 20. Okay, so what would you rather do, Rubik? Would you rather break his leg, or I'm sorry, break his arm, or would you rather, or yeah, break his arm or break his leg? Which would you prefer?
I don't know. Which.
With a back-to-back natural 20, I can't ignore that. So
Legs hurt a lot more.
Yeah, but you can still like swing a sword around like a fool. I mean, what? Hold on. We'll roll for it. Odds and evens, legs even.
Oh.
An arm it is.
But now he can run away.
Yeah.
eat him into the ocean.
That's what you think.
Oh, so you're gonna break his arm?
Yeah.
All right, so you break his arm and you're still grappling him. So as he tries to get out of it, he thinks he has the upper hand, and you twist it back around, and you actually fully break it, and everyone hears this. Ah! Ah! My arm! He broke it! You just see the bone is sticking right out of the elbow, and it is just very gory. It's bleeding everywhere, and some of the slaves they're just in awe as you just destroyed this slave owner so hard. And the rest of the pirates are just kind of aghast too. What are you doing, you idiots? Kill him! Kill that dwarf! I want to send the first one to kill him. We'll get 100 platinum. And you all see they instantly start drawing their crossbows and swords. And Rubik, you are the center of attention, and they're all going to get ready to attack you. You're going to have 3 crossbowmen shooting at you. You're going to take 2 of them are going to get a disadvantage because you have half cover.
Half cover just gives Dan a +2 to his AC.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're gonna have a 16 and a 12,
Miss.
and a 8.
Miss.
All right. So 3 crossbow bolts just ting ting ting, and they just kind of they hit the mast right above you, all missing you completely. These guys over here, up on the top deck over here, they're going to start running down and assisting. And you see that as they run over, this guy's going to get here. This guy's only going to get here. This
I
guy's
don't
gonna
think
get
that's the mast.
right here.
Yeah,
That's one
I
of
think
them.
That's actually the anchor.
Oh, that's the anchor. Yeah, sorry, the anchor pulley. So yeah, they actually hit that instead, as there's giant handles sticking out and stuff, and they hit those, but they can't hit Rubik, the dwarf standing there. You see that this guy is going to run at you, and he's going to use a cutlass and swing at you with advantage for the first attack. Wow.
Rubik is
14.
protected by the gods.
Second attack.
3 gods to be precise.
Oh my
Technically
gosh.
4.
Alright, so Rubik, you get swung at again, and you kind of duck out of the way this time, and he actually his cutlass goes right into the anchor as well, the anchor pulley, and it gets stuck. Damn it, my sword! And
I look at him with pity.
and with that,
Still no sound.
Deep within.
There's just disappointment carved onto your face, and it's not even like. It's the worst feeling when you disappoint someone you don't know.
So with that is going to go back to your turn, starting off with Jack.
Jack?
So that guy stood up, right?
Yes, he stood up and he pulled out a one-handed mace.
Okay. Is throwing someone a free action? Just quick question.
Reaction?
No, I was joking.
Oh, okay.
Is it a free action? Is that slave that is now like surrounded along with Rubik still there?
Yep.
He's still fighting with his broken broom?
Yes, his mop.
That's unfortunate.
It's
They
unfortunate.
don't really seem to pay any mind to him. They seem to be really focused on Rubik.
Yeah, no.
Darn, he's still alive.
Out, but he's kind of in my.
You could tell him that, but it's up to you.
Just set Rubik on fire too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, should I just set Rubik on fire as well?
Probably won't
Yes.
mind. He might not even notice.
He might not even notice.
I mean, if you point cone is this way, right? It'll get. I can't stop watching it.
Oh my god. Rafiki, no!
Oh my god.
There you go, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're the bad guys?
Apparently, that's what Rubik's thing you do with this guy.
Yeah, I kind of want to use this guy, but I also want to
I
kind
don't
of
know if you just call anything else out for you, so just, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna tell this. Or sorry, you can't see that. Sorry, I was mapping out my move.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
So this guy, I want to tell him to get the hell out of there before he dies.
Okay.
Go.
Was that exactly what
I mean,
you
I
did?
don't really know where they're safe, so under deck is not safe, correct? From what we learned.
We don't know.
You don't know.
Sure. You could. How do you want to tell him? Just you do it yourself. Yell how you would get him out of there. Get him out of your way.
So I'm gonna turn real quick, point at him. I don't even know if he's looking my way, but either way, you get the hell out of here.
Yes, sir.
You're no help to us if you're just gonna be in the way.
Paul, did you hear? We get out of there. And you see, Paul doesn't really care. He wants to help Rubik. He's in this fight.
Damn
He
it,
feels
Paul!
like you can see that he feels like he's just like Rubik, and he's silent and just swinging his mop like just furiously and hitting these guys.
Okay, in frustration, I'm gonna pick up this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yeet him overboard.
All right.
What is that? A grapple?
It'll be a grapple check. Yeah, it's like a shove.
Okay, so grapple is strength, and that's it. No proficiency bonus.
Depends. Are you proficient in it's athletics or acrobatics versus their.
It's his athletics versus their athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, there you
Since
go.
he's the
Yeah,
one-
that's right.
Yeah, since he's the one eating them.
Okay,
That's true.
so I get a +9. 24.
Okay. You pick him up
24
and
to
you
yeet?
pick him up and you can see that he's basically hitting you with the side of his club. Let me go, or his mace. Let me go, you big brute!
Okay, have it your way, and I'm gonna throw him overboard.
Ah! And you see, as soon as he's just hits the water, you see several sharks rip him apart, just destroy him, as if it's like small piranhas in a fish tank. It was bad.
It's bad. It's all bad.
And from what you can tell, Jack, these sharks are actually much bigger than the sharks that you saw in the harbor near Ula. These are not sharks you'd actually want to mess with. They might swallow you whole from what they look like to be in the size.
I'll rip him from the inside out.
Rambo style.
Okay, I'm going to go over to, what's this guy's name? I already forgot. Paul? John?
Oh, you might have had it right the first time. I don't know.
Paul?
Maybe, who knows?
I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. I'm gonna tell him, get the hell out of here.
We're fighting for our freedom. Help me, brother.
I said get out. I'm gonna pull him, pull him away.
You want a second grapple check?
I mean, I don't really want to. I kind of just want to like push him out of the way.
You want to intimidate him out?
Yeah. Can I roll an intimidation check to
You
get
can
him
roll
out
an
of there?
intimidation check.
Yes, good. Plus 6.
Oh wow.
I got a 24.
So he almost beat it. You see that you talk Paul down into getting out of the way, and he says, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And he just seems disappointed that he's not helping, and you're yelling at him, and he's just gonna walk to the side here and just put his mop down.
Get out of the way, or I'll burn you too.
No, you don't say that, and you just cast, and then he realizes what he was in the way.
Yeah.
Quick question. Can you grapple someone then cast a spell, or does it count as an attack? The grapple.
You can grapple someone one-handed, and I believe you can cast a spell one-handed. Correct?
Grappling is replacing one of your attacks.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
The other thing is that I think you would also get, depending on the spell, you might get disadvantage for casting it in melee.
That would make sense too.
Yes.
But yeah, so yeah, you've already grappled though.
Okay. So Rubik has done what to this person?
He's just dragged her. He's grappled her
Okay.
and just dragging her by her foot, and you can see he's just basically just messing. He's Jackie Channing her. He's just messing around with her.
And then this person, he's broken his arm.
Yes, he is. He's severely broken this man's arm and is kind of using him as a blocking tool as well for all the other guys that are surrounding him.
Cool.
Yes.
Again, Jackie Channing him.
Jack, you were... oh, never mind.
Okay, I'm going to move up one more square to replace this guy, Paul.
Okay.
And I'm going to grapple the guy that's between Rubik and I.
All right, you get advantage.
Oh,
Shit.
Could be a 15.
Well, I have +6 or +9 to whatever I just rolled. Oh, I didn't roll. That was you. You did it at the same time I hit up on a roll. Sorry.
Damn it, Jack.
So I got a 16.
It meets it beats.
oh no.
All right.
You grapple him barely. You grapple him awkwardly, and Rubik sees this as you're trying to grapple him, but he's squirming out. He's almost squirming out of your grasp.
They're slippery sons of bitches.
Let
As,
go,
Rubik's holding on to 2 of them.
You're gonna die for this. And the others see this, and he says, "You see this pirate lord says, shit, there's more of them. Kill them quickly. Kill this dwarf." And with that, it will now be Skritch's turn. Skritch, you have a little following down here.
Hell yeah.
Rubik and I are grappling people, and Skritch is like, "Yes, carry me towards battle."
Yes, carry me to victory.
Carry me to the galley.
Food?
Skritch is gonna cast Healing Word on this dude.
Really?
It's easy one.
We're not evil. We're just not
Yeah.
the best guys.
What does Skritch say as he heals this guy?
Nothing.
All right.
just
So
does
you healing word him, and the others see this too, and even the slaves. For 5.
Yeah.
All right. Are you a life cleric?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Unity.
Oh, unity. Okay, unity. So you see the other slaves and even the other pirates see this, and they're kind of moved by this, and they look at one another, and the gentleman over here, the one pirate says, "There you go. You're unlocked. Stay over here and stay safe. We'll try to persuade the others and free some more of the slaves." Skritch is going to look to you. My lord.
Yeah?
I should tell you, our pirate captain could be coming aboard any minute. His weakness is his parrot. It holds all of the magic that he uses.
Thanks. Captain Skritch will make sure to let everyone know.
But the thing is, his parrot is actually in his captain's quarters now. He didn't bring it with him.
Oh God, we were the good guys. Now we gotta kill innocent parrot.
Skritch is gonna look at Rask and Ivan, see if they heard it.
You could see that they both did hear it, but I'm assuming you guys are still more preoccupied with Marco and Tink at this point.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you see they can hear it, but they kind of like look to you to take care of it, and you can see that they're more interested in what's going on over here.
Alright.
Thanks. Captain Skritch will go get the parrot then.
Do you want my assistance, my lord?
Sure.
All right. So you see that he's going to follow you, and this guy he looks to the 2 slaves. Stay here with my friend. Take care of him. And they both nod. All right. Skritch, do you want to walk over towards the captain's quarters here?
Yeah, I'm gonna head to the captain's quarters, so.
Okay. You get there, and you do notice that the captain's quarter door is locked.
Skritch is gonna attack it.
All right. You just kind of look at as you jiggle the handle, you can see it's locked, and without hesitation, you just pick up your war pick and get ready to swing.
14.
You hit the door for sure. Roll for damage.
That's 30 damage to the door.
Wow. So you actually break a huge hole in the side of the door, enough for you to stick your arm through it and kind of unlock it, or you can keep swinging.
I'll stick my arm through and unlock it.
All right. As soon as you do, you actually see that there are a couple of slaves in there. They look to be female, very famished, very, very abused. They look very scared. They're all huddled together, and in the other corner, you see a beautiful, beautiful golden and diamond encrusted cage that has a very odd-looking parrot that's glowing red.
Nice. Skritch is gonna ignore the women and head over to the parrot.
All right, you walk right over and you see that the other pirate's following you. That's it, my lord. That's the parrot that holds its power. You see, our captain he's a warlock that made a bond with some sort of deity. The deity gave him this rare parrot.
So should we kill it?
I don't know. It is the source of his power. Perhaps, or perhaps it could be your power now, my lord.
Hello, mighty parrot. I am Captain Skritch. Would you like to be my friend? captain needs a parrot.
Roll on animal handling.
Is it sentient? Can I try to persuade it?
Yeah, you can actually.
Hell yeah, we're gonna go with the persuasion.
Okay.
Actually, no, I like the animal handling.
All right. Your soldier friend here is actually going to give you help and give you advantage on it.
Okay. 23.
23. The parrot doesn't seem so scared as it doesn't seem as scared as much, but you can see that he still looks weary.
Rot! Rot! 2 in the hole, 1 in the belly, 2 in the hole, 1 in the belly.
The problem with the parrot is it doesn't make much sense, my lord.
Yes, Captain Skritch had two sandwiches earlier.
What? You see the one pirate is confused as you respond to the parrot.
Rot! Light him and go! Light him and go!
You're just gonna pull out a stick of incense and light it, and then put it in the cage, and then slowly back away.
High tide!
And you see that he's just gonna sit in the cage and stare at you with his one eye as his head's twerking around. My lord, what are you doing with this bird? Shouldn't we just take him?
He said light it and go, so I was lighting it and going a little bit.
You don't understand. The bird makes no.
He's an uneasy bird. He doesn't like new people. We gotta coax him. Top shelf. Where Mama hides the cookies.
Oh God, the pirate just kind of face palms as he's just. He doesn't feel like he's getting anywhere with this, and this makes no sense.
Skritch is gonna walk back over to the cage, and stick his hand out for the parrot to sniff it.
All right, he sticks his beak actually through the cage, and he starts kind of sniffing it and using his tongue. Actually, he's just kind of tasting you a little bit.
Cheese and crackers, cheese and crackers.
Skritch will look at the pirate.
Go get him cheese and crackers. He's hungry.
Where do I find cheese? I don't even think we have any cheese or crackers on the ship.
I don't know. It's your ship.
I'm not a cook. I'm just a god.
Captain Skritch is ordering you to go find the cook to get cheese and crackers for the parrot.
Aye, Captain Skritch.
Stat!
Yes, Captain Skritch, and he's going to fumble and almost trip over the rug and start running out the door. And you see the parrot is actually is kind of rubbing his face against your finger now as it seems like he's using it to itch himself.
Skritch will sit there and pet him and scratch his head a little bit.
Give him scritches.
Yeah, he's gonna give him the scritches.
Kill the slaves, sell them for blood. Captain Skritch isn't gonna do that. I think we're gonna be friends with the slaves. Like we can be friends. Sink or swim, sink or swim. Skritch would prefer to swim. Raw cheese and crackers. Yeah. He's on it.
I love how Skritch is having a full-on conversation because these are just things I'm rolling for to see what he says. I love that you can have a full-on conversation with that. Thank you, Jay. Well done. So yeah, you are in the captain's quarters and you send off your soldier to go do that. After Skritch's turn, we are going to go to Rask. Or no, Bashier. I apologize, Bashier. You're looking for a way to get down below or just anything to sabotage the ship. You do notice that you take a right instead this time after you got turned around, and you see that there are 3 doors. One in front of you, one to the left, and one to the right. Where would you like to go?
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead it is. You go to the first door in front of you, and you jiggle the handle, you see it is unlocked. You proceed to go in slowly, with your stealth check still.
Yep, gonna open the door up a crack and peek on through.
Alright, right, as you do, you can see that there are a couple of pirates, and they're actually scrambling upstairs, and it looks like they're moving the slaves into another part of the ship. Keep it moving, come on! And as you look, you can see that you're in a cannon room, and a large part of where the brig is, of where it looks like they kept the slaves in the middle of the room where there's cages and such.
What?
You see that there is one guard standing actually on the edge of the doorway in front of you, but he's not close enough to be like in front of the door, like or in front of you for
Right.
opening it. But he's close enough for you to sneak behind at least. He's got his back turned to you and he's focusing on everybody else.
What is the ratio of slaves to pirates right now in this room?
It looks to be about 4 to 1. 4
Hmm.
slaves to 1 pirate.
Can I sneak up behind this guy?
Yeah, you definitely could. You're pretty much right behind him at this point, but you're just not fully in the room yet.
What is he wearing for armor?
You see that he is a tabaxi male. He's wearing leather armor, and it looks like he's got some sort of cloth here and there too to him. Nothing special. He's wearing an orange tabard as well, as that's why you can notice that he's the pirate. He's got a buckler and a cutlass in his hand, a rusty cutlass, but it's still enough to do some damage.
Can I sneak up behind him deftly and, quick with my attacks, cut his Achilles tendons?
You don't want to decapitate this dude?
No, that took too long last time.
Attack.
Oof. Oh wait, sneak attack would give me advantage, so 25.
What'd you get?
He doesn't see me, so would that give me advantage, or is that just a rogue thing?
Yeah, you would get advantage on that.
Alright, then 25.
Okay. You hit him.
8 piercing. I'm just trying to run up and cut his Achilles tendon so he can't walk.
Alright, you do so. You caught him in the leg, but you see that you're not enough to get him in the Achilles leg, right above it actually. Close though. But when you do, you definitely cut him good, and you're now in front of him and you're squaring off with him, and he says, "Little bastard, where did you come from?" And he looks at the door where he's expecting more. But all he sees is you. "We have one intruder. It looks like they just sent a little guppy," and they all start laughing as you see 2 more pirates stop hurting the slaves, and they start coming towards you. And they all start laughing. "Oh, little guppy got lost from his fish." And they all start laughing. "Mama fish and daddy fish can't save you now."
Hunter's Mark on the Tabaxi, who I've already hurt as bonus action.
Okay.
Let me... Oh yeah, no, it's just if I hit. And... I'm going to go for it with the same leg, I guess. 17 to hit.
That is a miss.
Darn.
You run in and swing, and you can see that he's going to block it with his shield, and he kind of gets ready to swing at you, but you duck out of the way, and he doesn't even bother. He's quick on his feet. Be careful, boys. I actually might need a hand squishing this little guppy.
I'm going to say out loud, in common, because I'm going to assume that that's their base language, for the slaves. Friends, help me overthrow these few. We have more above ship, freeing the rest.
Alright, when you do that, you actually see that there is an older gentleman that steps forward. "Don't listen to him! He's just going to get us all killed! Just be good slaves! Don't do anything to hurt us!" And you see that he's trying to actually stop you from turning these slaves over. He doesn't want you to he doesn't want to get in any conflict. He wants everything to be safe for the slaves.
The old fool will sell you for money. We will give you your freedom. The bone collectors are here to save you.
And Bashier is squaring off with 3 pirates in the second deck now, as things are getting pretty fishy down there. And we will. I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's bonus action,
Okay.
free action, and
Roll
all
a
that.
persuasion check real quick just to see if you can persuade any of those slaves.
Yeah.
The old man is
Oh,
going to roll one, and he gets advantage on his persuasion check.
shoot. My mouse is acting up. One sec.
Ooh, wow, okay.
Yeah, like I'm gonna beat that with a negative one. Hey.
Net 20. You
Persuasion?
also use your inspiration point.
Sure.
Yes, good. Do it.
Real bad. Now why stop?
Yes, good.
Yes! 0.
Do it. Yeah.
Oh, I need to get my alcohol now.
Get my alcohol now. All right. No, I am actually awfully sorry that that actually didn't work out. I was hoping you'd actually be able to persuade some slaves.
Do you have another
But
inspiration?
yeah, so that's gonna be the end of Bashir's turn. It is now going to be after Bashir. Now it is going to be Rask's turn. The large Rask this time, actually.
Big Rask.
Big Rask.
Is the boat currently tethered to... Is the rowboat tethered to the ship in any way right now?
It is, but you can actually you can't actually see the status of it anymore. You don't really know until you get over to the edge if you don't know if the boat is still attached, if what's going on.
As a side note, DM, is this ship currently at anchor?
It is at anchor. I know it doesn't look like it's moving, but that was the one thing I did say in the beginning. I know it was a couple of weeks ago. So, but no, it is anchored. It's not moving.
Okay.
They've waited there. They're kind of waiting there at the island for their captain and them to go to the island and come back.
I wasn't sure if they were just circling or.
Right, that's true too. They could be circling. You're right, but no, yeah, they are particularly anchored already. So, Resk, you said you wanted to move over here.
Yeah, Rask is gonna peer over the edge first.
Alright. Ivan, you see Rask kind of run up there, and the other pirate woman follows, and she leans over the railings. And when you do, you see that Marco and Tink are... Marco's hanging on the edge of the boat, and he's basically got Tink, he's grabbing her by the back of the collar, and she is swinging furiously on the little part of the boat that's left at this humanoid shark-looking figure who's literally eating the boat.
Okay. How far down are they?
They are 15 feet down.
Okay.
And you see Marco looks up. There you are, Rask! Oh, there you are. Saloon, save me, please! Give us a hand! And he's gonna look down at Tink. Tink, quick, big, stop her and get up here! The shark has arms! He looks at you, Rask, as he's just terrified.
Rask is gonna look at the woman that came with him, and also at Ivan. You get them up. Rask will do something about the sharks.
Okay. And she nods as she looks to you and she says, "You're not going in there, are you?"
Rask hears that, but he's already jumping into the water.
You're not going... And you jump right in, and she looks to you, Ivan, and she says, "Your friend just jumped in the water!"
Too bad for the sharks, really.
She looks in there, and Rask, as soon as you do, you actually see the shark humanoid-looking figure kind of stop just eating the boat, and he sees you jump in, and he's going to push off from that little boat, and it kind of breaks apart, and Tink is now dangling over the water. As you can see, poor Marco is one-armed hanging onto the boat, one-armed hanging onto Tink.
But they are out of the water.
Yeah, they are out of the water. Tink is she's probably a couple feet. As you can see, a couple sharks are winding around to go nip at them. But you can see the large shark guy is pushing away from the boat, and he's staring at you now as he's just kind of drifting in the water, looking at you kind of curiously.
Rask is very easily treading water with his tail whipping underneath to keep him afloat, and he just kind of does the whole kung fu thing where he gestures for him to come at him.
Okay. You see the shark smiles very, very large, and you can see several rows of teeth just kind of gleam into the sunlight as he's facing upwards. And he breathes in the blood that is now in the water, and you see his eyes just inhale, just instantly dilate, and he is just swimming towards you. Even though he is below you, he's swimming upwards with such speed, it's almost as if he's dashing, but he's not dashing at all.
Okay. Can I know where in the water he is relative to me?
Yeah, I'm actually going to throw him out there for you.
Cool.
He's a new token, so he's all the way at the top.
New tokens. Oh, wow.
He's right there.
He has arms.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
he's got arms. He's got a trident on his back.
Alright. What that was right here, right? That was 15.
Wait a second. Rask jumped in the water?
Yep.
Yep.
Do you have a problem with that?
No.
Rask is gonna swim at him. Yes. With
Alligator
the last
race.
10 feet of
Go,
movement.
go.
And where do you want to go? 10 feet.
Oh, I only have 10 feet of movement left, so here.
Okay, so you move right there.
And I take a swing at him.
All right.
I am big, so I do get advantage. Do I get? No, I don't get advantage. It's not a strength or ability check. It's an attack, so
An
I
attack,
don't get it.
correct.
It's a 14 to hit.
It's a miss. Ooh,
It's
so
a
close on that
17
20.
to hit.
So close on that 20. That's a miss as well.
All right.
And with the butt end
God
of your
damn. A 21 to hit.
21 is a miss still. Very
God
close.
damn it. All right.
You actually get close, the closest with the last hit, and he sees this, and he just kind of smiles, and in Aquarian, he's going to just kind of say something in a weird language, and you see a couple bubbles pop out of his mouth, but you don't really understand what he's saying. And as soon as he says this, you actually see the other sharks are about to go towards you, but they stop, and they just disperse and go after everything else in the water. And you can see that he kind of told them to leave you alone. And as he's smiling at you, he's going to get ready to attack you on his turn.
Cool.
But it's going to be after that. I believe it's Rubik's turn.
Yes. Pay attention.
You
All
are
right, Rubik.
Rubik.
Thank you for your turn. It's now Ivan's. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yes. Allow me to show you the bullshit that is my character. Meanwhile, as I grapple the one to the north and to the south of me, I will begin to run. I will use my action to double that movement, whatever it's called. Dash. So there's 5 movement, 30. We'll go there. Oh, actually, I guess, hold on. I guess we gotta go 5, 30, 45. We'll go there.
Alright.
I drag both of them with me.
All right.
Rubik's he just doesn't say a word. He's just talking to me and shit. And Rubik's just like he just grabs him, breaks his arm at the elbow, and just like sprints the other direction.
All right. So you start dragging him.
Yeah.
These two gentlemen are going to get attacks of opportunity on
Yep.
you.
Which I think. Does Jack get an attack of opportunity on them? On one of them?
No,
because
because
it's
they're being
forced
forced.
movement.
Yeah, they're being forced.
No, not those two. For the attacks of opportunity. On the attacks of opportunity.
I think that's a feat thing he'd need to have.
Oh, yes,
Well-
correct. It is a feat.
Sentinel says that if they take an attack.
Yeah. Do you have Sentinel,
on.
Jack?
You sure do.
Okay.
Oh,
then,
yeah.
Yep,
You can choose one because you only get one reaction.
this guy or this guy.
I'll attack the guy that I'm grappling. So the bottom guy.
Okay.
With what?
That's a good point. I
You
mean,
could
I
punch
guess I'm
him in the
grappling.
face.
I could punch him in the face, or I could just like lop his arm off. I assume with a great axe attack, right?
Well, because it's a reaction, so it's kind of fucked up. But like, you can't use your axe because it's two-handed, right?
Touche.
But
Yeah.
wait, you could punch him in the face, and technically, even though it's 1 point of damage plus strength, if you hit, you could smite him with an unarmed strike.
gonna say
Well,
you could always smite him.
Also, I'm proficient with unarmed, so it's 1d4 plus 5.
There you go.
So just a big metal hand to the face.
Yeah.
So just punch him in the face with godly divine righteousness. That's what I always tell people at the bar to not get kicked out
13.
anyway.
13. That's you'll get advantage because you're grappling him.
Yes, cool. Dirty 20.
You do not hit.
With a dirty 20?
With a
Close,
dirty
yeah,
20
dirty
versus
20.
that guy.
Christ.
No, there's no Christ here. Only skirt.
These guys aren't those same chumps you met before. These
Well-
are pirates.
They're still gonna burn.
Those were land pirates before.
Those are water bandits. These are
Water
pirates.
bandits.
Yeah, water bandits. So after Jack's attack of opportunity, Rubik, you get to the edge here, and you see that your enemies that you've grappled and dragged up there like the ragdolls are super confused and very angry and frustrated with you.
Oh yes, they would be this. Let me explain, and I will attack this guy. No, I've dashed. Son of a bitch.
Isn't it your walking speed like 45 or something like that, though?
Yeah, but I had to dash because it's half movement to drag people.
Oh, okay. Touche. Is it half-half to drag 2 people?
No, it's just half because book.
Because they don't expect you to drag 2 people.
Yeah, but you can. Rubik's like just he's like he's a tank. Just look out. There's really not a whole lot I can do as a bonus action. Cantrips. No. I just Rubik will just turn towards like Ivan, and I'll just like whistle like through my teeth. I can't do it IRL, but yeah.
Do you want me to roll perception?
What's your passive perception?
15.
You hear him.
I'll look up.
I just realized since I whistled, Lola came to me.
You better pet me, you son of a bitch.
No, she
That's
just
my old turn.
turned back around and went in bed.
Just want to whistle the rune arc and end your turn?
Yeah, I mean that's all I can really do at the moment.
Alright. Alright, after Rubik's turn, it is Ivan's turn.
I gotta help people. I gotta help Tink up out of the boat, and Marco too. I'm gonna yell over to Rubik. I will head over to the side of the boat to check out their situation.
Okay. You see Marco is 15 feet below you, hanging on what looks to be some sort of cargo netting that's attached to the ship. Tink, he's hanging on to Tink with his right arm that's dangling down below him, and she's hovering above the water.
Do they have? Is it like a clear path up? He's just having trouble hanging on.
Yeah, he because he's one-handed, he can't really climb with her, and she's being stubborn and doesn't want to leave. And now that she sees that Rask's in the water, she's trying to struggle and get out and go into the water too.
Okay. I will cast reduce. No, because I think she would fight it. I'll cast enlarge on Marco then. I think she would fight the reduction. So I'm gonna. I don't think Marco would fight the enlarge. So I'll cast enlarge on Marco.
Okay.
So it makes him. Well, I mean, it does make him quite a bit heavier.
End up sinking the boat.
No, well, no, not that bad. I mean, if Rask can get large, Marco's fine.
I don't think that'll make that much of a difference. It just might be harsh on the netting.
It is what it is. I do it anyway.
All right. So you make him
Yeah,
larger,
better hold it up.
and when you do, you see that he's just kind of confused. Oh, I'm bigger now. Tink, stop being a stubborn little brat and just get up here. And he's going to pull her up this time and like tuck her under his arms. And you can see she's very angry. Let go of me, Marco. Let go of me now. I have to help Rask. No, you don't. You're fine right where you are. Come on the deck with us, where it's safe. And he's going to look up. Ivan, give me a hand.
See if you can hand me Tink. I can't really lift you.
All right. And you see Tink is kicking and elbowing him. Tink, out! You're not out! Helping! Oh, me!
Squirrels do not do. Or no, you're a gnome, aren't you? Damn it.
Yeah, she is a gnome.
Yeah. I keep forgetting because we met her in Akron, and I always just associate her with being a squirrel folk.
Right.
Tink, calm down. Rask will be okay.
But she's in there alone. She needs help.
We can help her from up here. You're not great against sharks. And I'm just gonna try to pull her up.
Okay. So he's going to try to hand you off, and Marco sees Rask in the water, and he says, maybe I can give him a hand, and he's going to look at his crossbow on his back as he's waiting for Tink to get lifted up.
His crossbow is also enlarged and deals all of his weapons are enlarged and deal an extra D4 damage.
Oh gosh, he's happy little clown right now.
Yeah,
hang on, Rask, and you see that Marco is
Gonna try and
pretty
shoot him.
much. Yeah, he's gonna get ready to shoot him as he's trying to hand Tink off. Roll me a strength check, Ivan, and you're gonna get assistance from the female pirate behind
Advantage,
you.
then?
Yep, roll with advantage.
Gonna need it. Oh, I don't know why I only rolled once. Twice. 6.
All right.
Better than a 1.
You're hanging on to Tink, but you just can't pull her over. You're having a hard time, and she's actually quite heavy.
Oh my god, you're so heavy for a gnome!
And she sees that you're actually struggling, and she smiles at you. You let go of me, Ivan, or you're coming in the water with me.
Shut the hell up and get on the boat!
You let go of me, Ivan, or you're coming in with me, Marco. No, Tink, don't do it. And you see that he's struggling as he's trying to pull out his crossbow. But you see him stop as he's trying to push her up now from her. He's just trying to use his hands to push her feet up. Ivan, roll one more time for me, and you can get advantage again from Marco.
Rask is going to he hears them struggling, so he's just gonna very loudly and very clearly, angrily shout Tink's name.
15.
And as soon as that happens, she stops struggling with you guys, and you launch her up on top of the deck, and you both are laying on kind of laying side by side at this point, and you're breathing pretty heavily as you almost pulled your back out.
Listen to me, and I'm going to slowly get up and just shove a short bow into her chest with some arrows. Fire!
Fine, and you see she's crying, but she's trying not to show it, and she's going to get ready, and she's going to crawl over here and get ready to shoot down. Hang on, Rask, we're going to save you, and she's going to notch an arrow and get ready. Marco looks up, oh no, and you see he's very scared and doesn't know how she is with a bow, so he's trying to frantically get up now.
I'm assuming that's all of my stuff. I could take a bonus action. I'm assuming that's all my actions, though, right?
I'll allow you to use your bonus action to help Marco up if you'd like.
He's still huge. I could drop concentration, but if he wants to fire, I don't want to take that away from him.
Okay, then he'll stay there, and he's just gonna fire.
No way I'm freaking helping him up. He weighs 8 times heavier than he did before.
Yeah. So he fires and misses for his first attack, fires again with a second. And that's a hit this time.
Wow.
And he's gonna hit the one right below him. He actually shoots right into the top of the head. Take that, you stupid fish. All right, so he's going to deal 15 piercing damage right to the top of that shark's head, and it's going to be Balthazar's turn, and he's going to he's doing a little better, so some stuff's going on in there, and then we're going to go back to the enemy's turn, but we'll actually end there for tonight.
Rubik isn't finished.
Rubik's going to have to be finished for now.
Rubik hasn't killed anyone yet.
What? Is
You
that a
haven't killed
challenge?
anyone this session.
Is that a challenge?
No, it's not a challenge, it is a statement.
How many hit points does Rask have?
I mean, if you want to kill me, you can.
He could try. That's what you're supposed to say.
Nah, I could kill Rask. I feel
yeah.
like I could kill half the party, and then like.
Then they all gang up on you and just.
Hey,
I feel like it'd be too late by then.
I can lay some good damage on you. I just gotta stay away from you. I can fly. I can levitate.
That's the
I
really
have-
hard part.
I have an inordinate amount of damage reduction and HP.
Well, maybe one day we'll do a fun mini game where we do like a little gladiator thing with you guys.
Oh,
but
a
for
fun
now,
mini game.
Nope.
we will end the session there for tonight. But thank you all for joining in and listening tonight. The Round Stump Gaming, the Bone Collectors. We really appreciate it. I'm your host again, DM Wolfgang. Again, if you want to ever come on in and join a game or mini game, just join our channel and our Discord, and you're more than welcome. Or Rask can help you out and get the information. Rask always got the hookup, aka Kuuretsu.
Yes.
But I will
join
leave
our
off.
cult.
I will leave them. I'll leave the streamers off to their goodbyes, and also please vote. You can vote twice. Vote for once for each player that you really enjoyed listening to. One that made you laugh. One that made you really get the feels for the night. Even if you were listening for a couple minutes to the entire session, it doesn't matter. We all appreciate the votes, and they get some fun loot and possibly some inspiration points. I know a couple people used them tonight, so they might need some more. So please vote, and thank you again for listening to the Round Stump version of the Bone Collectors, Journey of the Bone Collectors. Thank you again, and I will leave it off to Kuuretsu and Rask or Carnes for their streams.
Go Carnes.
So yeah, I do the archive for this, so if you guys ever want to look into that, I am going to, in the next couple days, get my backlog up, but you can go in and kind of see how we got to where we are. That's on my YouTube channel, which is Lord Kira, the same as my Twitch for this. Right now, I'm kind of dealing back the streams because of stuff at home, but I'm still doing my every other Friday campaign, Chaos Theory, with a few other Round Stump friends. And we also have Minecraft Monday that we do tomorrow, which has Wolf and Runark joining me and my old friend VMK89. That's about it for me, really, right now. We just got the two going for as is. And, yeah. Vote.
Yes, please do vote. I guess that's me then. I'm Kuuretsu. Thank you guys for coming to hang out. Thank you very much for just coming by. If you guys enjoy this sort of thing, and you want to stay around on my channel, we also do Pathfinder 2nd Edition and also another D&D campaign with a different group of people on every other Wednesday. So not this coming Wednesday, but the next one. And
check it out,
Pathfinder's
free.
on Thursday. I don't know why I'm holding 4. Sure. Otherwise, I have video games on Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Friday is our drinking stream, so please do come out and hang out then. Otherwise, you guys can find us on Discord. And Henry and discussions for our other stuff goes there. Yeah. If you guys did enjoy tonight, please do hit that follow button. Please do vote. The players should vote if they haven't already. That might just be me.
Oh, if we haven't made it clear, your guys' votes count the same level as ours do.
Yes, they do.
That's what they tell you.
Yeah. Don't worry, this election's not rigged. Just kidding.
It's not rigged. It's just
I count just a tally for tally.
yes.
Tick for tack. Speaking of which, I still need 3 more of the Bone Collectors to vote.
I know it ain't me.
We're supposed to do that too, huh?
Yes.
What is with all the Kermit memes? Where did those come from?
Don't. This is a private chat room. We don't
Anyway.
talk about what happens here.
I just jumped back in. What the fuck?
Gonna go ahead and close the vote. There were no votes tonight, unfortunately.
Alright, that's okay.
That's fine too.
I had an outside vote.
Did Amy vote, by the way?
No, she's currently laying in bed.
Damn it.
She can vote from bed. Just say, babe, pick a number. 1 through 6.
Yeah, pick a number. Boom, chicka, wah, wah.
What?
Yeah, she's passed
Yep.
out.
Rubik, who did you vote for?
I voted for Onion and Candu.
Yes.
Bless you.
There's also Vichen as a choice.
I'll change the vote to Can Do. I'm a fan of the dad jokes.
We also, thanks to Kiandu, we discovered that Ferrum is apparently math books.
I am also world.
Ferrum is equal to problems, therefore Ferrum is equal to everything.
Yeah.
Except for Angie, because Angie is perfect. She has no problems.
She hasn't.
Good save.
All right.
This is true.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Who do you
Okay.
vote for?
We do have.
Ooh, yeah, I see that. I see the Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
thank you very
Oh,
much
MVP.
for that, Beechin, for that vote. So we
Oh,
got Jack and
Boomer
I.
coming in late.
Jack
Still
and I.
counts.
Take a
Jack and I.
beat.
Wow, okay, that actually changes the results. Actually, wow. Okay.
I'm sorry, we only count Boomer votes as half.
Damn.
That includes you then, Ferrum.
Yeah.
I'm not the oldest here, motherfucker.
You're the most boomer out of all of us, though.
I can't deny it.
With that, we've got. So for first place, we've got Skritch and Rask.
Yay.
They tied.
Yay.
And we actually have a second place tie. We have for Jack and Runark.
Hot damn, baby.
Runark? Not Ivan Runark?
No.
Runark's gonna get this experience and stuff. No. But with that, actually, you guys will actually all level tonight. With
Oh my
that.
god.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh, sweet.
Everybody's gonna level tonight, so congratulations, you guys reached a milestone. You actually have interacted with the Captain's parrot, which was a big checkpoint. So good job, Skritch.
Y'all are welcome.
See, this is how powerful Skirt is. When one of his followers makes a friend, everybody gets more powerful.
Right. So good job tonight, guys. Everybody also will get. So if you don't have an inspiration point already, everybody who doesn't have one will get one. So I believe that was Jay and Carnes.
Yeah, I burnt one for that nat 0.
Correct?
I used one tonight too.
Okay, so you three. Did anybody else not have one?
No.
Okay. So anybody else who had one and is not getting an inspiration point, give yourself 100 gold.
And a nice pat on the back.
Yes.
Mostly the nice pat on the back. Give each other a nice pat on the
And
back.
for first place as well tonight, for the both of you guys, each give yourself a silver socketed ring with a, let's see, one is going to be an emerald and the other one is a sapphire. So you guys can, the two first place, Skritch and Rask, you guys can choose which ring you want. For second place, Jack and Runark, there are going to be 2 potions. There's going to be a potion of greater invisibility, and then there's going to be a potion of greater healing. You guys get to choose and decide who gets what. But yes, everybody else, thank you very much for listening in, and have a wonderful night.
Yes, indeed. And we're actually gonna go raid someone who is
Yeah.
still doing a.
Oh, and I will end the archive there. Turn in next time. Tune in when I dump my next load of backlogs for more Bone Collectors.